I woke up in a hospital bed with a concussion I got while saving my girlfriend. The first thing that came to mind was to play a little joke. "Who are you?" I asked, looking at her. I saw Chloe's expression freeze, and I had to bite my lip to keep from laughing. But then she pointed to her best friend, Arya, who was standing beside her. "I'm a friend of your fiancé," she said coolly. "This is your fiancé, Arya." A smile froze on my face. Arya took a step forward, her expression unreadable. "That's right, I'm your fiancé. First a weak smile, then let's go home." Arya took me home, her home. I looked around the unfamiliar apartment, a space that held absolutely no trace of my existence. No photos, no stray jacket, nothing. I lowered my head and started fiddling with my phone, trying to ground myself. "Do you want to get some rest first?" Arya's voice was soft, gentle. She was playing the part of a loving fiancé perfectly. "Okay," I nodded, using the amnesia as a perfect excuse to let her lead me to the bedroom. She seemed to let out a breath of relief once I was lying down. I closed my eyes, the air filled with her scent, unfamiliar but surprisingly pleasant. A few minutes later, I heard a familiar voice drift in from the other room. "Arya, you're the best friend a girl could ask for. Please just pretend to be his fiancé for a little while." It was Chloe. I sat up, peering through the crack of the bedroom door, which wasn't fully closed. "Aren't you afraid he'll get his memory back one day?" Arya asked. "They must have thought I was asleep." Chloe had her on speakerphone, her voice filling the quiet apartment. "Oh, please, if he remembers, I'll just coo at him a little, give him a few kisses and hugs, and he'll melt," Chloe said with a syrupy sweetness that felt like a shard of glass in my gut. "He loves me so much, he'd never dream of leaving me." So that's what I was to her? Replaceable. A piece of trash she could throw away and pick back up whenever she felt like it, all because I loved her too much. "I'm just a little bored," she continued, her voice light and careless. "We've been together for so long, I just need a little space, a little excitement to feel alive again. It won't be for long. And I know you can't stand Ethan, so just think of it as doing me a huge favor, okay?" Never heard Arya's reply. She walked further away, her voice fatting. I pushed myself up, opened the door, and slowly walked toward the balcony where she stood. Should give her a scare, a wicked little thought surfaced. But as if she sensed me, Arya turned around, our eyes met. She quickly ended the call and walked toward me, wrapping her arms around my waist and resting her head against my chest. "I thought you were resting, why are you up already?" She snuggled against me, and for a surreal moment, it felt like we really were a couple who had been in love for years. "I'm a little hungry," I said, my smile never reaching my eyes. Arya didn't seem to notice. "What do you feel like eating? How about the perfect omelet?" Her words made me pause. My love for a perfectly cooked, fluffy omelet was a small, secret thing. Not even Chloe knew about it. "Okay," I nodded. I gently unwound her arms from my waist, feeling a strange sense of unease, and sat down at the small dining table. Arya didn't seem to mind, simply turning and heading into the kitchen. I watched as she expertly tied on an apron and began to cook. I rested my chin in my hand, a dizzying sense of deja vu washing over me. This was it. This was the scene I had always imagined for my future married life. I just never imagined I'd be living it with my fiancé's best friend. Soon, a golden, fragrant omelet was placed in front of me. Arya sat opposite me, her chin propped in her hand, watching me with a warm, genuine smile. My heart gave a sharp, painful jolt. I quickly looked down, scooped up a bite, and brought it to my mouth. It was perfect, unbelievably good. "Is it good?" I didn't answer. My body was more honest than my words as I quickly took another bite. Arya laughed softly at my eagerness. She leaned forward and gently brushed a stray crumb from the corner of my mouth with her fingertip. "No one's going to steal it from you," she teased. "Slow down. If anyone saw you, they'd think I was starving you." The sudden intimacy made me press my lips together. For a split second, our eyes met, and I heard a frantic, pounding heartbeat. Was it?
Click the link on the homepage to watch the full follow-up for free.